Oh, I forgot that was there. We could have took that out. But CD players, no one uses those anymore.
I'm not trying to give my advertising dollars to other companies.
Mm.
What's a normal person?
Next topic. Stupid things that we say that we don't want out there. Like, we mess up a joke or something, say a sentence wrong, or, like, say that you ate your grandma or something. I don't know, something that we don't want out there. They're going to, like, blackmail us for.
Why does it have to be blackmail?
I don't know. That's
Why
what it's
can't
called.
it be white mail? Welcome to the one. Oh! That song turns a 3 into a 10. To the only.
Like she ate a whole cow and just.
Coda's Crib podcast.
And you heard the donkey just.
I'm more afraid of lions than Asians.
So at what point are we taking innocent chicken lives?
Welcome back to Coda's Crib
Yeah.
podcast, the number 4 podcast in the world. Available on Apple, on Spotify, on YouTube, on Facebook, on Rumble, on all of them. So if it's out there, you're out there, we're out there. So be there every other 7 p.m. Friday night. 4.5 podcasts in the world coming back at you. What were you about? You were about to hop into something, and I cut you off. Did our intro. So
Yeah, those of you, you know, the real followers out there, Shelby, who have been out there watching since it was every Friday.
day one.
I mean, that's pretty crazy.
That is.
You know, we salute you. It's awesome. Anyways, no, I was really like, so I had to help a brother out the other day, moving some stuff, and so I rode with him, right? But then his I think it was his uncle or something in the driver's seat. So it's me and my friend in the back seat, and then his uncle and a friend up in the front, and we're just talking, right? And when the driver starts talking to me, it's like this awkward, like I don't know what to do, because when he starts talking to me, he looks through the rear view mirror at me, and it's like, okay, do I still keep looking out the window and continue the conversation, or do I look in the rear view mirror in that little bitty like window I have to look into his eyes and keep the conversation going? Because it's so awkward. It's like, because he keeps on taking his eyes off of you to the road, hopefully.
Yeah.
Going back and forth, and it's like, do you just keep staring at him into his soul, or do you like look up and then I don't know, isn't that, you know what I'm talking about?
Oh, I know what you're talking about. That's kind of like,
What do you do?
I don't know. It reminds me of like, that's how I imagine like when we get to heaven, the doorway into heaven, just like that's the Lord looking back at you, just like I can't break eye contact. He knows everything.
Yeah.
He's got my hands in his control. What am I doing? It's like the Lord's peephole right there. You know what I'm saying? That is interesting.
Man.
I remember those like long car rides in the back seat when your dad's like, you don't know how he's doing it, but he's like yelling at you because you just struck out 3 times, yet managing to make eye contact in that rearview mirror with you somehow
While driving,
and you're like
somewhat safe.
exactly. So and you're like, and that's when you're like, do I look? Where do I look?
Yeah,
And
do I
it's
put
like,
my AirPod in?
yeah, exactly. So no, that's a good question. I don't know, because it's awkward for the driver too, because I feel like if I'm driving somebody and I'm talking to him in the back seat, like I don't know, because you also what else are you gonna do, like look like
You're not
like
gonna
try
look
to make
backward.
yeah, exactly.
If I'm in that situation, I just don't even try to make it awkward for the people. If I'm in the driver's seat, I just look straight and drive, and I talk to him in the back seat. But I'm definitely not gonna.
Yeah, no, that would be.
Yeah, but anyways, no, I just thought about it. It was just the weirdest thought, and I said, hold up, y'all, hold up, gang, and I wrote it down in my phone in Coda's Crib notes.
I love that you have to stop everybody for that. So okay, here's the deal. It's been a long week. It's late. We're a lot of stuff happened.
Yeah, it's
Might have forgotten
what
some
a day.
mics. Anyways, we're gonna play a game though.
Oh.
All right. So I had Noelle. She came in clutch. She got us. Here's how it's gonna work. There's 8 celebrities.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say the celebrity's name. We're gonna try to guess what job they had before they were famous. All right. So this is just an everyday.
Am I gonna know these
job.
guys?
Yeah,
Sometimes
these
you
are all
say
celebs.
celebrities that I have no clue.
Don't diss me like that.
Go ahead.
Okay, so yeah, so you should. If you don't, that's your fault.
All
So
right.
We're gonna say it, then we're gonna like scheme. Okay, what do they got going on? You know what I'm saying? First one, Tom Cruise. You know who Tom Cruise is?
That is the man that flies the planes.
I think he more like jumps off planes.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay. Was that your guess? He flies planes?
No. That was what. Okay, I got it. So I'm gonna guess. So I want to say Tom Cruise. I mean, it's gotta be something with cars.
That's true. And something like active, maybe. Like he's got to be able to like be buff while doing something with cars.
Yeah.
Like, is he a mechanic?
You know, he was the man back in the day. So like, all the ladies went crazy.
You know, he's short though. He's like.
Oh yeah. Well, I didn't find that out until I watched Top Gun.
Yeah. That's kind of word on the street. I guess the celebs just be doing him dirty.
But they still think he's
like
attractive.
What? Exactly.
So it's like, okay, height doesn't matter.
But he's like, what, 5'7"? Is that what he is?
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Which, I mean, short kings. What did he do? I'm guessing car mechanic.
Yeah, something to do with that. Or, like you said, active.
So
you have the answer?
Yeah, I have the answer.
Oh,
I don't know.
I said
it,
something with cars.
Well, but you got to narrow it down.
Okay.
A bus boy.
That's what it is?
Yeah, what is a bus boy?
No, a busboy at restaurants with the carts cleaning up the tables. I think that's
so. We got that basically right.
Yeah,
because bus is a car. It's in there, and he's active.
Work on cars.
That's a tough one. Okay, next celebrity up. What did they do before they were famous? Hugh Jackman. Okay, he's literally got Jackman in his
and he has to. He has to have owned a gym.
Oh, that's a good one. I feel like it's something his mom might not have loved him or his dad, and he had to do something to like work his way up and get revenge for them. So I feel like
a lemonade stand.
Yes, he started off doing a lemonade stand to get back at his mom.
Yeah. Man, that's a pretty good guess.
Yeah, so maybe like entrepreneur. He owned his own lemonade stand.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see.
What was
the
the answer?
PE teacher.
Oh,
wow.
Okay, well,
I could kind of see that.
They kind of mix together. You know, you drink lemonade while you're in PE class.
Imagine those kids that like had a Hugh Jackman as a PE teacher. Next thing you know it, he's out there singing on what's that show called?
I don't know.
What's the one with Zendaya?
The series?
Something was with Zac Efron. What's it called?
Brother, I got no clue.
You haven't the circus one. It's literally like one of the greatest movies ever.
The Greatest Showman.
One of the greatest God, Tyler, we suck.
Hey, we're making it work. All right.
Do you know who Hugh Jackman is?
I want to know how you're making the
What's that?
answer.
Do you know who Hugh Jackman is?
No, I have no clue.
You don't know who Hugh Jackman is?
No, I
You
can't go
actually
along with it. No, I'm telling you, bro. I don't watch movies like that.
Dude, that's just like a household name, though.
No, it's not, because it never said in my household. And you can't say it wasn't, because you never were at my household long enough to know.
Have you not seen? I have not seen The Greatest Showman either, but like I've seen enough. Like I've seen.
What's another one of his movies?
Deadpool, Wolverine.
Oh, okay.
Like,
the Wolverine.
Yes,
guy?
Wolverine.
Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about now. Just explain it like that. Don't. That's like the movie Lightning McQueen. Like it's actually called Cars. I always call it Lightning McQueen.
I think that's apples and oranges. I don't think that has anything to do with it.
Anyways, how are you seeing the answer?
So Noelle sent me the person's name, and then she invisible inked the next thing.
That's actually pretty smart.
Because I was going to do it myself, but then I was like, I don't want to know the answers. I kind of want to figure it out on the spot. So
I came up with that?
I did, actually.
Oh.
But yeah. Okay.
Anyways.
Oprah Winfrey.
Okay.
What was she doing before she was famous?
Oh, you got Oprah. So
you got Oprah. She likes.
Maybe she cooks some okra.
Ooh, that'd be nasty in the kitchen.
Some Oprah cooking the okra.
Oprah. She could have been a cook. I feel like she's got to be something in the, like sales world, like medical sales.
It's the one that like dated Tom Cruise, right?
This is the one that like you get a car.
I know this one.
Know your women. I'm gonna guess like a used car salesman.
I'm gonna say Can I go? Can I go author?
Or an arsonist.
Oh, so you
Because of what happened in Hawaii. Oh, okay. What are you gonna go?
author.
Author. Grocery store worker.
See, I gotta narrow it down to like high school jobs.
Yeah. Okay, next one. Beyonce. What was she doing before
Mm.
she was famous? I feel like a dancer.
I was gonna say a cheerleader.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good one. Yeah,
Yeah.
like a dancer, cheerleader. If it has anything to do with that, hair salon assistant. Interesting. Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine. I mean,
Does she have good hair now?
I don't really
I don't
know.
know.
I mean, like, doesn't she do Halo? It's
Oh
about, I
yeah.
don't really keep up with
I have no
Beyonce,
clue.
but okay, Taylor Swift. Ooh.
Mm.
Okay, so I know her dad was like a pastor. It's like, what's a PK doing on a Tuesday afternoon? Let's be honest. Like, what? A janitor cleaning up some concession stands at a football game?
Yeah. Or
I feel like-
what if it was like a, I don't know, probably a waitress.
Oh, waitress, janitor. Okay, all right. That two and but worked at a Christmas tree farm. Get a life, Taylor.
Bro, what?
Dude, what?
Yeah, that means she
Who's-
only worked what in the fall and winter.
That's so true. Not even the fall. The daggum went like after Thanksgiving.
Well, you know, you gotta prep the trees probably.
Oh, but she wasn't prepping no trees.
Oh
Let's
no,
be
she's
honest.
writing songs.
Let's be honest. You go to tell Taylor, hey, I need this tree cut down. She's like, I'm 22.
Yeah,
And-
in
and-
22.
Yeah, it's like what? It's like I'm 16. Tim McGraw. Yeah.
Oh
Okay.
my god.
So okay, next one. Will Ferrell.
Mm.
What was that Joker doing before fame?
Touching his brother's drum set.
Oh, that's a good one.
I know.
You know what we need to do? We need to do like the Step Brothers pose, like the picture together.
Mm.
We need to have.
Well, we-
get
you
that
ha- and
going.
you have
we
the
have the
sweater.
We have the sweater. We
Yeah.
gotta get that going. What's like funny? Like, I feel like he's at some fast food
He's
restaurant.
a substitute teacher.
That's it. You know that might not be a bad one. Substitute teacher. I'm gonna say he's working at like McDonald's or something, and he's
Okay.
that guy that's like singing in the drive-through, and you're like, dude, what the world? Sports broadcaster. Really?
What?
I would not have pegged that
no,
one.
not at all.
I wonder maybe like at his high school or
Mm.
something. Okay. Chris Stapleton. Do you know who Chris Stapleton is?
Yeah.
You like him?
Yeah.
You
Oh
hate
yeah,
him?
yeah. I like that.
You like him?
Broken Halos. That song. It's good.
Yeah. He. What was he doing before fame? I feel like
Seems like a one of them. You know, he's in the country
Yeah,
world,
I
right?
feel
So
like
you gotta
yee
get
a
you
little
gotta
bit.
carpenter.
Ooh, that's a good
Mm.
one. That's a good one. He was outside getting dirty with his hands. I'm gonna go the other way. I'm gonna say he was working at a nail salon.
Oh,
Car salesman. Dang it.
we were close.
Dang it. I guess that for Hugh, I think, or something.
Oh wait, who's that again?
Dang. Okay, last one. Last one on the list.
All right, let's hear it.
Let's really put this together. Okay, Mark Wahlberg. I feel like this is
Mm.
gettable. I feel like this is gettable because before fame, what was old Marky Mark doing?
Oh, he was
See-
he was preying on that Halo app, right? Do you ever get ads for that?
What is
You
it?
have no
Dating
clue what I'm
app?
talking about?
Is
No,
it-
it's like a app for prayer.
no.
You have no clue what I'm talking about.
So he owned the app.
No,
or
is
he-
it Hollow? Is it Hollow? Dude, no, I gotta show you this.
What does it do?
It's like a app
Does he do
for
it?
prayer. He's like on all the ads,
Is he
and-
really?
but it's like, and then he goes in these crazy movies. I'm like, bro, if you love the Lord, then hold up, let's look up.
Yeah, no, I have
wait,
not seen.
wait, what's it? Who are we talking
Mark
about?
Wahlberg?
Yeah, Mark Wahlberg, Hollow app.
Let me see. Is it, wait, what do you
Dude.
mean prayer app? Like it's.
God, we take this moment.
Oh, yeah, 'cause he's like, I think he's like Catholic.
Did he say anything?
I think he's.
Anyways, but he's on like all of them, all the ads, and he's like
it-
always presenting that.
Yeah, I've seen an interview. I'm pretty sure he's like Catholic. He had his forehead ashy for that Ash Wednesday, so
Oh.
whatever that means, you know.
Anyways,
what did
pray,
he do?
he's praying on these praying for advertisements.
That could have gone bad. Okay, so I'm gonna guess he worked at a gym because he's pretty swole.
Pretty swole.
Actually, I think he was fat. Actually,
Mhm.
I think he was fat and then he got buffed. So no, he was working at a McDonald's. Oh, okay. He was convicted of assault. So okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Good job,
Same thing.
Noel. You got us. So
Yeah.
apples and oranges.
Did you hear when Justin Bieber threw up on stage? They all like loved him more.
Really?
Yeah, they all like he was singing, right? And I guess he was sick or something, but he kept on with the show, and he turned around and threw up on stage and then kept singing, and people like loved him more because he showed, I guess, he was still human just like anybody else.
How do you feel about that? Like if you're a singer, your voice is shot, or maybe like you're not feeling well and you know you're not 100%, like would you cancel a show, or like would you just do it as is, or like because you could be risking to hurt your voice further, or like
Yeah.
whatever? What would you
I mean,
do?
I think it depends. If it's like the more you sing, the more you get a feel of how your voice feels. Like there's days where I know, okay, I'm tired, but it's something I can push through. But then there's times where it's like, dude, which it's been very rare, but it's like there's no way I can sing right now. Just 'cause the more you sing, the more you know your voice and know what you can take.
So what would you do to, like, if someone paid all that money to go? Like, would you just cancel the show?
I guess I feel like it depends on a lot of things, but obviously I would want to just push through and get through it, 'cause that would suck. I've been there where a whole tour gets canceled, and it's like, dang, I was going to one of those dates.
Yeah, because you got people traveling in,
Mhm.
but then it's also like you don't want to give them a crap show, and like if you can't do it, you can't do it.
That's true.
So that's just
I guess that's the beauty of having like a group instead of just a solo thing.
I went to a high school football game this last Friday, and this backup running back, he gets put in the game for like one play, and he actually had like a 30-yard rush.
Man.
And he had 30-yard rush, but then he got like tackled, slung down, and then he got hurt. And so he comes off, and we're like, dang, it looked pretty serious. Well, like, of course, his mama's getting up in the stands, freaking out.
Oh man.
The dad's like, he just stands up, and he's like,
Rub
chill.
some dirt on it.
He's just like, I got to watch mama, see what she's doing. If she's freaking out, I got to be calm. So anyways, before you know it, the pads come off, and ice is around his like collarbone. I was like, oh, that thing's probably gone. So he sat out like the rest of the game. But he was sitting over there just like iced up on his collarbone, and the mom's just like freaking out. The dad is just sitting there just behind the bleachers just and I'm like, dang, that's gonna be a long car ride home, either in the car or the emergency or the what you call
ambulance.
The ambulance, whichever one, because the dad's probably like, dang, you get put in one daggum game, you get put in one game for one play. You're back up, you got to prove it, and you break your collarbone. He's like, no food tonight.
Oh gosh.
You want that Zaxby's, that big Zax stack? Not for you, buddy.
No, Mr. Beast box.
Yeah, no Mr. Beast box for him. The only box he's gonna be put in is a sling, and he's gonna be tied up for a little while. So, anyway, sorry, that was rough. That was rough. Why do people say they'll call you back and they never do? I have a couple buddies that.
Am I one of those buddies?
No, I don't think so. I mean,
I've done it before.
Yeah, I mean, who hasn't
Yeah.
done it before? But like, I think you'll just be like, hey, I'll call you tomorrow or something like that, or hey, we'll talk later. Hey, we'll talk later is like a good basic understanding of like, hey, let's not talk for a little bit, but like, let's keep in touch.
Yeah.
It's like we've done our thing, we've had our time, let's get it going, but don't call me right away.
I also feel like it depends on the type of relationship that you have with that person. I mean, like with you, I know I'm gonna talk to you again probably the next day or two. So it's like, all right, I'll talk to you later.
I have a pretty close buddy, but it's like we'll be mid combo. He'll like get a call coming in and then be like, "Hey, let me take this real quick. I'll call you back." And it's like I know he's not calling. Like at this point, it's happened so much. I'm like, okay, we're done. We're done here. So it's just like it's so funny to me though. To where, like if I know that I'm gonna be a little bit, but hey, I'll call you when I get a chance, or like say, hey, I'll call you back.
Dude, I have the same experience, but the opposite. because, well, I don't know if it would be the opposite or not, but he always calls me. But I'm telling you, it's always at the worst times. Like the other day, he called me and I'm cutting grass. I'm not gonna stop the lawnmower, turn it off to answer a phone call. Like and then I just don't remember to call him, right? And so I see him later that night. And he's like, "Oh, that next 2 days after." And he's like, "Oh, I called you this day." And I'm like, "Oh, you did. I'm so sorry." And I had to pull the. I didn't see that, bro. I didn't see it.
Isn't it the worst when like you'll get a call or like a text from somebody, and you just look at you're like, you just know like
it's gonna be a long conversation.
It's a long conversation, or you're just like, I'm not feeling it. I ain't responding.
Yeah.
And then somehow it's just like the Lord convicting you, like whatever reason you see him like literally that same day or like within the next day or so, you haven't responded still. At this point, I'm like, you know what? Like if that happens to me, and it will happen sometimes, you just gotta attack it head on. It's like you see him, it's like, dude, I got your text the other day. I meant to respond, but yeah, that sounds good. Like you just gotta address it first, get it over with, and then go from there.
This has been Coda's Crib at its finest, and we love y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed every other Friday at 7 p.m., and we'll see you there.